Now, Wisconsin's Family Care basically began with a proposal by Tommy Thompson in the late 1990s. I don't know if any of you remember this, but the original proposal was to bring in a single kind of insurer, like a United Healthcare, to kind of come in and take over long-term care from the counties, so there'd be one company, kind of one ring to rule them all, with the idea that that one company then would manage the whole system. Well, that caused quite an outcry, generated a lot of opposition from counties and the advocacy community. They had several forums around the state, and they basically drew as many or more people than are here tonight who said, well, we don't like that idea. And so they reformulated it, and the way they piloted family care was to start then with 5 counties, and they were called the pilot counties. And changes were made in the program, to give the counties the right to operate managed care. And then they began operating under what are called waivers from the federal government. And I'm not going to go into those details, but the goals of the family care program were 4. There were 4 goals. First of all, there was choice, and you can actually see this. It's still, listed as the goals on the website. They were supposed to, managed care was supposed to give people better choices about the services and supports available to meet their needs. And as I mentioned before, because of kind of the spotty way counties were putting in extra money, and some did and some didn't, there were, some services available in some parts of the state and not in others. So the idea was, let's make that whole benefit package more uniform. Access. Improving people's access to services. So the other big thing that happened with the county system that we had was we developed these waiting lists. And that was actually one of the primary reasons why advocates supported the expansion of family care, was to address the waiting list issue. And we've brought many, many people off the waiting list and are now receiving services. The third one was quality. Improving the overall quality of the long-term care system by focusing on achieving people's health and social outcomes. And then last, but most important, I think in some respects, cost effectiveness. Creating a cost-effective long-term care system for the future. The current language on that is that we need to have a sustainable system, something that's going to be able to meet the needs well into the future. So the program grew then from 5 pilot counties to 57 counties. There was kind of another redesign that took place because it moved beyond the counties into more of a regional-based system that we have now. And as you all know, we have 9 managed care organizations in the state. Milwaukee County was the only county that retained the management of an area. And so they're actually one of the 2 counties in one of the 2 managed care organizations in southeast Wisconsin, the other one being Community Care Inc., which also serves Waukesha. So, then what? Well, the program grew pretty rapidly. In fact, that may have been part of the problem that we had then with some of the issues that began to arise with family care. It was spending $250 million roughly a year for the 5 pilot counties, and it now spends about $1.5 billion for 43,520 people as of April 1st of this year. So who's in that group? Well, there's 3,847 people who are members of managed care organizations. 18,222 of those folks are elderly. 12,991 have developmental disabilities. 6,133 have physical disabilities, and 501 were unknown. I'm not sure exactly why, but they were having trouble classifying those folks. Now, as we all know, the alternative to membership in a managed care company was to go with the self-determination, the self-directed supports program, which is known as IRIS. And there were 5,673 people in IRIS as of the end of March of this year.